Hey. Okay, I hope everything works because it's been a while and OBS likes to what do you want sound alert? Trash can time? No, nah, wrong game, Manglu. uh, Hello again. No, it's not the trash can one. There's no trash can. That's Honkai. I sound alert. No, so check him later. So long time since we talked. Yeah, I did. It's yeah, trash. You can find trash cans in every nine. No trash cans in. I'm not even sure there is any trash cans. You wondering now what they do with the trash, you know? Oh, you're telling me I'm at 100%, but there's a chest laying around down there. You know what? I'm gonna get it. Hmm. Hmm. Where is whatever puzzle? That's why I left it there, I think, because I couldn't find the puzzle. Because what am I supposed to? Where is it? You know, you don't hear the game. It might just be that there's no music in this. I mean, the music is kind of weird sometimes in this tone. Ah, here is the music. You hear the music? Technically, it's nothing. Nani? Ah, or maybe just not loud enough, but it's loud in my ears. That's why it's weird. You hear like that or still nothing? Yeah, okay, so it's not that. So it's something else. Oh no, why is everything broken? How can I even game capture? Because everything is always broken, yeah, apparently. Uh, I mean, hmm. True, it's not picking it up, but why is OBS not picking the game sound? OBS function! uh, game capture. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Picking it now? Do you hear something now? Like, make him talk. Yeah, I'll say something. Where is it?
Once the snow is thick enough, we can eat it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why OBS apparently decided to completely deactivate the sound from the game, but let's not question it. Okay. Good, good. Still... Where are you taking me? Mm-hmm. Far up, apparently. Not sure where I'm going, but apparently I'm going. Yeah, that's not nice. You know what? Fuck the chest. Let's do my bedtime story. I don't know if it's a dream or not. What we're gonna experience, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, let's go. Hello.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact,
Yo.
I'd even go so
I
far as to
never.
say you're the only ones for the job.
How are you since earlier?
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's
With the gang
probably some
signs, yeah.
Archon Quest
Like
commission,
yo.
right?
Let me know if the game sound is too loud compared to my voice or stuff like that, because I have no idea. I'm professional, but you know. um, I've never heard like the. Sure, happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today? What do you mean, which Archon? I mean, it is true that we constantly have to deal with the Archons. Only Paimon, she can be silent. Yeah, I wish I could do it, but sadly that's not an option.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that
Paimon
kind
is
of
best
classification
companion.
system. In
You
fact,
want
this
a
commission is
Paimon,
also
Anglo?
probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Okay.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
Yeah, why are we suddenly the only ones that can find missing persons?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago.
Okay.
It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure,
What?
despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers.
Is it bad? I kind of do. No, I don't think, because I mean, Paimon's annoying, but in a way, she's also like the traveler would be pretty alone if he wouldn't have Paimon. So I think like she has a bad side, but and she's a little bitch sometimes. And I do want to cook her most of the time, but but when you look at it, because like the traveler was really alone before he found Paimon, and no, what the no, no, I'm not even sure. I don't even know if Paimon's supposed to be over 18, you know. I mean, she's probably over 18, but she pretty much looks like a kid, so I would not go down that hole, you know.
With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
But yeah, I guess even if she's annoying, she is kind of his only companion in a way.
Well, that's us for sure.
Flattery will get you everywhere with Paimon. But I can't guarantee you'll be able to complete it either. I mean, true. If dozen of
All I'm
people
asking
fail,
is for you to give it your best shot.
okay, can do that.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
You know, like, sorry, no one can do your commission. Bye. Take it elsewhere, I guess.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
Okay.
But the problem is, They don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
So they know someone is missing, but they have no one, like no one from the village knows who it is. Isn't that weird?
They're all from the same village, but
Yeah.
they don't even know his name?
Something fishy.
If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them.
Yeah, but it's still fishy.
Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
True. True, that would be a little strange.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
True.
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Behave, Paimon. Chapter 4, Act 4. I also have technically other questions. I have Sino and Chlorine still to do. Actually, I got her, but she's not completely leveled yet. But I managed to get because I couldn't get Arlecchino, and so I lost. I was like already at 70 or something, so I just had to pull like 10 times, and I got her. And she's pretty cool too, guys. But she's not. I need thingies, and I already picked them all up. I'm trying to. I need those. Someday, someday.
After all this time living in the city, I still miss life at sea.
What are all those? Sudden, sudden promotion for 80 plus thing. I'm not very interested. Sorry. The other mod is picking up stuff. Okay. Vimara village. I could make it RP and walk there, but no. And you have for
To
walking.
Vimara village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
Paimon, you
If
know
this
I know.
commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to
Let
be,
me talk,
we're gonna
Paimon.
need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
So many
Yeah,
options.
I didn't even know that the auto mod
Should I
picks up like that
choose?
because he picked up two messages at once, and it was both the 18 plus promotion stuff. But I think they added the mod stuff in the auto mod lately on Twitch. But since I haven't streamed in a while, I
Hello
don't know.
there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all.
You denied them, I guess. I have to go into mod view. I mean, it's fine. You don't have to necessarily. I mean, I had the option to accept or reject, and I did reject. So I guess the auto mod just erased them, and you can't see them anymore.
To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts.
Yeah, I guess the thing just completely puts it away, basically.
We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
Yeah,
So, this
true.
person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Isn't that super weird that they're looking for a missing person, but no one knows even the name of the person?
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I mean,
I'm
if
sorry,
already
I
20
didn't
people
mean to
came,
sound
then...
short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
So those 3 questions are no-go then. There anything else you can tell us? Yeah,
I know it may
maybe
seem
can
like we
tell
don't have
my-
anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you
Oh,
develop
another
a lot
one.
of memories together, you know?
It's funny because it's like they copy-paste the exact same message, you know. Again, I do not want to join any 18 plus things. Leave me alone, okay? Um,
We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
maybe I clicked it too fast for once.
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Super speedy fingers. Yeah. It's because while Paimon's talking, I have time, you know.
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand.
But why do you not know his name?
I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
If you chat with him, but not a single person thought about asking me for his name? You're so mean to Paimon. No, I'm not mean to Paimon. She knows I would not actually cook her, I just threaten her to.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise.
Anglo, you know I'm never mean. The only mean thing, maybe, that I did was push Poppy down a bridge, but she came back afterwards.
There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. Just hope nothing bad happened.
What are you implying? Listen, my wall is fine, okay? There's only one hole in my desk, that's all. You've repressed Poppy and the bridge.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
No wonder no one found whoever disappeared. Give me the plant.
Shower me with praise!
I love that she can just walk on water, you know. I am a god, literally. Oh no, the thingies are in the
It's
the
that
cutscene.
guests I hear.
I didn't know that they appear in the. They're just floating around there.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Like the crown from Furina.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
No,
Could
yeah,
you tell us a bit
true.
about him?
You mean the one that's walking on water?
Of course, I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing
You've
the
watched
sound
too
of
many.
his voice. Not recently,
Did
of
I
course.
get you
That
to an
loss has
addiction
left
of
me feeling quite
Wua
empty.
watching or what?
I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to... As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Okay, so it's someone that was helping a lot.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much.
But yet, you know, he was helping the whole village, but no one asked for his name.
But
Because why would they,
you
you
wouldn't
know?
happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
Hmm. I mean, you know, Paimon, with less information, there's not much we're gonna figure out.
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
It's a mess, let's go. There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up, yeah.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name.
Yeah.
And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
I would say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories. Doesn't
Wait,
that...
so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Do we also have already stuff like that? Could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevara? Like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories? I mean, clearly that's what's happening.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Hello?
You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yeah.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission.
Well, if I can figure it out, then they're gonna.
My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Oh, okay. You like the crown? I like the crown also. Big crown. Anglu? Why you depressed cow or whatever that thing's supposed to be. Just laying there. Why are you pointing me?
Is this the place?
Listen.
Under this tree?
Just cause I show you things doesn't mean you should try them on stream. You know what? I should try actually, I didn't try yet the thing that you sent me. Maybe I should try it.
I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Aww.
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all.
I know that feeling. I've had that for a long while also. And then you guys came along.
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I get what you mean. That's what family's for.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out. True, we're still looking for our missing sister.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me.
But if it's only like a memory that they have, and the person doesn't really exist, how are we gonna, like, she's gonna be so sad if it's not
No matter what came
real.
my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow, you two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Oh, okay, so it's
I
someone
didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away.
probably
and
passed
I didn't
away.
want to
No?
pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Don't say that. You helped us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go
Stop
was when we
poking
were
at my
still
feels
together.
there. Yeah, sorry, that's Genshin is constantly poking your feelings. If it goes the same way as the last quests from Fontaine, then I'm probably going to be crying at the end of the stream. Because that's what happened the last 2 times I streamed Genshin, so...
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now.
Okay.
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Maybe he only appears at that time of the day.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day, and time never seemed to pass. Like a dream, basically. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. While Atosa, that's one too many S's. Atosa just told us about time, could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Paimon's just like, Why are two
Hey,
kids in the
look at that
tree up
hilly
there?
over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Aren't Hilichurls constantly acting strange? I mean, they're constantly just like blah, blah, blah in the in the corner. Oh, there's a mage up there.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
I mean, they're definitely here because of something. I guess. Poof. No. Hello.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight! Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
The wind knows me.
Oh, there's more. Not more.
Hey!
Stray clouds converge! Scatter!
Evil conquering! Worthless!
Worthless. Where's my loot? No loot!
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
The question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Okay, so it's not the first ones.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved.
Could explain
Well,
the
we
disappearance
should head
also.
back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainslev!
Oh, I mean, I knew he was because he was in the trailer for the quest. So I knew he would be there, someone. Mysterious. I have to save up for him because when he's in a banner,
It's you two.
I cannot let him go. I need him.
Oh, a friend of yours?
Okay, so for a second I was wondering if the missing person wasn't him, maybe, but apparently not.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
I need him.
I
Yeah.
should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Famous last words. Yeah. You get it. Samuel gets it. She's nice, to be honest. Sometimes the NPCs are really cute in this game.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
When did he jump scare you this time, Paimon? He was just like fighting. That you even know about.
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Well, he's always here to fight something.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
Well, we're also on the tail, but I'll admit we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
Yes.
The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
It's always so serious.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
I think Dainsleif has all the plans.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers, and after that, you also owe us many answers.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you.
Yeah, but I don't believe you.
Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Return to the village to gather intel. Okay. Still have no time to read those screens, but you know.
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well, then how about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Are we just asking that randomly out of nowhere? He's like, I did not plan to answer that question, but okay, fine.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I don't think she betrayed me. I think something happened and she had no choice, maybe. I want to have faith in her.
I sense hesitation in your words.
No.
After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
Okay.
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
You really think I'm gonna remember that? Well, I can Vedrfolnir? Okay. The Visionary is gonna be fine.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older
brother. Okay, so he also has a brother.
Your brother?
What happened between the two of you? What really happened in Kenria back? I mean, can I have answers to both of those questions? What happened?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Kanria.
Okay, so he has 4 brothers?
The wise Roptatir. The visionary Vedrfolnir. Gold Rhindaughter. The foul Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari.
We heard about the foul and Sertologi before. That I'm 100% sure. The other, and I think Renidot here also. I'm not sure we heard of the others before. And I guess one of those is Dainsleif.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names.
I guess not.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
So his brother was one of the sinners.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar.
Yeah.
Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo.
Right,
that is Skirk's master.
Now I remember, yes. I didn't remember about Sertologi though. But I remembered about Rhindaughter here.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Yeah, somehow everything is connected. If that's true, then the stone slates we found in that ruin in Fontaine, the ones that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely Vedrfolnir's doing as well.
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. the ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
Okay. And then my sibling came into contact with your brother. But I'm still wondering how exactly our sibling ended up in Kenya, which is like years and years ago.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Must be hard to talk about all of this. But thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
I'm 100% sure you're still hiding stuff. You're still hiding stuff, but you only answer them. Like, he's only telling if I figure out what question to ask him so that he tells me.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Dude, that quest was so long ago, I do not remember Paimon.
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
No, don't think it's
Our
right.
most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Okay, didn't we already have an issue with the ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable.
Okay.
My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories. So it could be related to the missing person since it's supposed to be in a memory thing.
Then our commission here in Vimara Village.
Yeah.
The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
That's why I just said, Paimon. Why are you repeating? Memories, ley lines, the Loom of Fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all of this? I mean, I guess the Abyss.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating
What does
somewhere a
that
little
mean,
further
Paimon?
away tomorrow.
Is Dane's life draining your energy, Paimon? Where did you even sleep? Right next to the fish here? That must smell good all night. Oh god.
So tired.
Fucking Paimon made me jump up for yawning. Why did she have to yawn that loud? Literally, my heart made a jump. Much brain juice, yeah. Not sure there's a lot of brain juice up there for her, but you know. I didn't sleep well either. My head's a mess. I mean, you slept next to fish hanging around, apparently. No wonder you slept. Like, it must smell like fish all night. She had interesting dreams, I bet, with that smell. Probably dreamed that she was eating fish all night.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Okay.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
Isn't he always zoning out?
Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Sure.
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Hey.
Memories of him.
Hey. Wow.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
But how come we don't remember then? What exactly do you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Yeah.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible? And why is he not doing
Listen,
it?
all the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
I mean, because he's evil?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it.
My question is, are you really walking around with that thing or not?
I am the only person who knows its
Yeah.
location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe? Yeah, what if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But what if someone follows us? We go straight there and someone is on our tail. Aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Yeah, good. I would not have thought about that, but good thinking. Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted the memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the eye's location. Yeah, it would make sense because then he doubts whether the eye is still there or not, so he goes there to check, and so they just have to follow him and they know where it is. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane already thought of that possibility. Seems like he might already have a plan. Lead the way. Maybe he's gonna lead us to a wrong location and pretend he gets the eye.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
Look, it's picture perfect of Nev. It looks exactly like Nev.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
That's the point, Paimon.
Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm? What's going on?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Something's wrong with him. What was Dane going to tell me just now? Love to just call him Dane now.
Hey, wait up!
Well, move it, Slowpoke. Something's fishy. He's now acting normal. Oh. Dalt. Sure, I can enter with my team. Whee. Spooky place. Shrooms.
Yeah, scatter!
Yoo-hoo! One with nature. Share! Boring!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Also, I have to. It's probably different doors that are gonna open. I guess. Whee. Let's go. Oh, chest. Loot! Gimme! Gimme all the loot.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, wind strider.
Make way for the
Disappear!
Maybe slight overkill. Just slightly. Teeny tiny bit, yeah.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's one. Okay. And then last one.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
For a second I was like, why is it not working? Whee! Something's gonna. This place looks too huge to not contain any enemies. Something's gonna pop.
Looks like we can't go any further.
There must be a way.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Oh no, not this guy.
It's the Abyss Order! They're
I
here!
don't like that one.
Strike a pose!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Worthless. Useless.
Should have taken fire. Ouch.
Let the world come alive!
One with nature.
Yeah! Skyward!
Clouds hide. The birds call.
Stray clouds converge!
Evil conquering. Here.
Nice.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
Don't. Where are you
Now
being?
that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
What's happening to you?
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
The only thing you feel anyway is chicken and money, so I don't know why you're surprised you're not feeling bling lines.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
I feel like this is a bad idea. Leave you here on your own. We'll be
The
alright.
Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Okay. Are you going to give them the eye though or not? I don't trust it here. Dane does have a point. Yeah, but something's off. I would have. You should leave Paimon with him, like in a corner, so she can spy. What are you planning, Dane? Okay, so someone's coming. Uh-oh. Oh! Wait, it's the sister!
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
I was not expecting her to work here.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye?
So that's why he sent the traveler off, so he wouldn't have to fight her, I guess.
That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
Okay.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone.
Okay.
I know you must have a lot to say,
But why does she want to face him?
but if it's a conversation you
I have
want,
so many questions.
you'll have to defeat me first.
Okay, wait, are we gonna fight really, like, either as Dane or as her? Uh-oh. Please, no, it's teleporting me back to the Traveler 100%. No, I wanna fight as Dane, come on.
The Abyss
No!
Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack.
Damn it.
We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
Yeah, going back to the village.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
They seem strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
Maybe they just had a fruit. Their stomach is full. Wait, I hear something. You do?
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
Hmm?
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
Okay.
Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
You heard it too, Paimon? It was someone's voice. Dude, I'm pretty sure that's your own voice because it sounds like Ether when he talks, but since he doesn't talk a lot.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly churls in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Okay. Fine. I leave you. No, I did not try to to bully the.
Looks like the same thing is happening
hilly
over
churls.
here too. The hilly churls are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love.
Although, it does sound like Ether's voice, but not completely, I think.
Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's so weird. It's that voice again. Just breaking stuff. What are you up to?
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
Oh, nap time.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
Okay.
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story.
I mean, yeah, but not true.
Well, now that the hilly churls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Are we really leaving Dane alone? Oh, it's probably for the best to leave him be with Lumine. Let's go back to the village. I really wonder what happened between well, Lumine and Dane, because they really seem pissed at each other, and I wonder what happened.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
No?
Well, that's
Okay.
good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
He's gonna tell me he doesn't remember the missing villager anymore.
Someone?
Yeah, I knew it!
Who would that
I
be?
called it!
Huh?
So the memory was completely erased. You don't remember? Things just got even more complicated.
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making
Yeah.
me forgetful again.
time to go back to the elders' home. You think you got Alzheimer's incoming?
At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
No one's gonna remember.
How is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
We should ask the girl that was really into the guy.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
I mean, yeah, we should probably check in with the others because
right.
it may be just the old guy,
The
but
possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
we should definitely ask the girl. Oops, no, I didn't tell it. Stop climbing on every tree. Oh, it's the merchant. Okay, let's see. Maybe he remembers.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
I knew
Just
it!
as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
However, she said kind, warm-hearted person, and the written thing says warm-hearted sort of person.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said.
It's someone completely random.
Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
I don't know, because you guys put a commission for it. Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Okay.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with the lean lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully. What's really going on? I don't know. People have forgotten about the missing person. Return to a point before the disappearance with presently traversing someone's memories. Ah, so like we would... no. Present traversing someone's memories?
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories.
See, the voice sounds a bit similar to the one that was on the black screens. So, but I don't know.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Maybe, yeah.
No, Baram still remembers him. He just forgot about the fact that this person went missing.
Okay, so that's it. That's the one.
Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances.
Oh, great,
We're in
Paimon.
someone else's memory.
What are you here for if you will forget everything?
Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time.
Maybe we can do that again.
That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far. I think it might be. I would go to the tree that the girl showed us.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down.
If we go at that, because she only saw him at the same time, at the same place. So if we go there at that time,
We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
implant memories into the minds of others.
That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Or maybe. Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell. Scenes from false memories do not change. Time does not pass. Time doesn't
If time
pass.
is allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's
True.
why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
If we consider this if we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memories this is seems to have an obvious answer. Yeah, I would say Atosa?
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
Yeah, you know, I said it from the start that we should go talk to her.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Yeah, it's what I'm saying, Paimon.
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
Let's go to the
That's where
tree.
they'll be.
Oh, fine, I'll walk there. Not even allowed to teleport. Well, here
So,
it
you
is.
see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Aww.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Well, it turns out she did.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Hi. We finally found him, but why does he look kind of familiar? True, I was thinking he has kind of, but I thought maybe he just looks like a...
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Yeah.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Okay.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Oh, she seems sad. He seems sad too. Why is
It's nice
everyone
to see you,
sad?
traveler.
How
I
is he
believe this is the
knowing
first time we've met.
your... Oh wait, is that Caribet? No. I don't remember. Factoring in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Room of Fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person to connect all of this together. Oh. It's not gonna be Caribet because I thought at first, but he said it's the first time we met. And we already met Caribet, so it couldn't be.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
No, I don't think
Born
so.
into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. No,
Okay.
that doesn't...
If it's Caribet, it's really him. But why did you say this? I mean, it's the first time we meet him like that, but we met him before. No?
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before.
Oh, he doesn't remember that we meet him after.
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
No. Any? I cannot read this. Give me a translation. I wonder if they use similarities, because some of those look like hiraganas from stuff like that. So, I wonder if they took some characters. Okay, that was a extremely long zoom on my face. Oh, the music though is nice here. It's kind of pretty. The water. Whee. Yeah. What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all. As you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived.
This is a rare opportunity for me as well. Try to learn as much information from Caribet as I can. What exactly happened to you? What is the Loom of Fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate.
Okay.
But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Okay. Calvert is dead. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories. True, I mean,
As
it
for
does
your
make
question,
sense.
the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Oh! What do you mean by weaving ley lines?
In its primitive
Sorry
form,
about the,
it can
the
only be
yawning.
used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley
No,
lines of
stop
its own.
yawning. Sorry.
Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories.
Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation.
Okay.
After all, its existence cost me my life.
So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Caribut through the half-finished Loom of Fate. That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara village. But why did you implant memories of yourself into the people of Vimara village?
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just...
That's fine.
wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
I get it.
As if I had a chance at life.
So that's why I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? That doesn't explain why Dane's memory was him giving the eye to the abyss. Does only exist in people's memory. He can't living.
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Aww. Oh my god! Wait, it wasn't kids in the tree, it was those puppets.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No
Aww.
cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village.
Aww, it's cute and so sad at the same time.
I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life.
Yeah, they left them in the tree.
Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid.
No, it makes sense. I mean, to me it makes sense.
After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
I mean, he would have been pretty sexy if you ask me. In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Kenria back then. You know, everyone is looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me.
I mean, true, if he's not real, then it's gonna be hard to find him.
If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appeared in the memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean?
Twilight
No need to
Sword.
meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing.
Huh?
The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Any? What? The Loom of Fate is already complete. That means the eye of the first field Tyler must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Could something have happened to Dane? Well, maybe he just gave it to
No need
the
to worry
sister.
about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
Okay.
Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
I was not aware of that, but
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location.
but he didn't give me the eye.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
Yeah, he never handed me the eye.
That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Oh. Oh, so they put the memory in his mind that he already gave it, so he thought he gave it? Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that. When?
Before you two entered that false location.
Yeah. So when he had this sort of headache.
Traveler, wait.
Oh, he wanted to give it to me here, and then they put the memory, so he thought he just gave it.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
I knew he was fishy. I knew it. But why is he doing that? When Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
Mm-hmm. So Dane had the eye this whole time. The Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning on doing with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess is planning.
By princess, you mean my sister?
Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant even in any case. I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest.
Okay.
To implant a specific memory into the minds of the Hilichurls.
Oh?
In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
So the thing that caused the Hilichurls to calm down back then was Caribet's story. That was his goal, that was the only thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the Hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when
I
I
mean,
lost the
it's
very
kind
right
of
to
sweet,
exist
I
within it.
guess.
Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Heavy breathing, yeah. Aww. I mean, it's kind of sweet for once that someone doesn't have an evil plan, you know. He just wanted to ease the Hilichurls' pain a little bit. Sorry, Anglu.
Looks
Huh?
like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
What? But it's also a dream, I guess, because we're still in the memory, so it's just... Oh. Yeah.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation?
Oh my god, are they really gonna talk? But I want, like, is the real Lumin also, like is it her consciousness that's here, and that's gonna, are we gonna remember that or not, you know? Oh, he just wants to find his sister again.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough.
Also, it's her that fought with Dane.
The one against Dane, I mean.
Did you beat his ass?
I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me.
I think they were really close, her and Dane. And it's not easy to raise your sword against someone you were close to.
Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
Casually living 500 years, you know. What exactly are you planning? What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time.
Yeah, but what are you planning?
Before the heavenly principles awaken.
Okay, so they're still asleep.
Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria. There's been no sign of activity.
I'm pretty sure everyone kind of hates the heavenly principles by now.
Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne.
Yeah, that
Such
happened.
a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose
True,
that's
yeah.
proof enough of the heavenly principles situation.
So I did think that maybe Celestia would repost after the Hydro Archon destroyed her throne, but true, so far nothing happened, I guess. So I mean, there's...
However, the heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the heavenly principles, don't you? I mean, to be honest, I think the Archon, because I know that Venti and Zhongli, I think, also hate the heavenly principles. And I mean, the Hydro Dragon definitely hate them. So if everyone at the end goes together to fight the heavenly principle, it's fine by me.
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
Okay.
Ether?
Ah, she called us by our name. I think you know this.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Because no one actually ever calls him Ether, but that's actually his name. It's just like the, like not even Paimon calls us Ether. You know, she always says Traveler, and everyone else always just says the Traveler. It's just like his sister is the only one that uses his real name. That's kind of cute that they made that.
There's so much I wanted to ask you.
And
but
we
for some
talk
reason,
also.
I'm not interested in asking those questions right now.
Yeah, he just wants to have a little time with his sister.
There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
Aww. So I'm gonna cry. Don't cry, Jay, don't cry. You can do it.
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me. Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether.
Aww.
But as this war continues to rage, And as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
Mm.
Huh?
Oh no.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space.
Oh no, come on.
With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
No. So he's not even gonna remember that conversation and the fact that she called him by his name and that she also misses him. Oh no, that's terrible.
Everything in space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
Oh, the head part again.
You're only telling me this now?
Right, yeah. She said ether one last time. You don't, you couldn't, but like the mouse, it made the form of ether. Ah, this broke my heart now. It was so cute. They should have left it that so that he remembers.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy.
Oh, great. Now we're stuck with Paimon again. Great. We're stuck with Paimon and we don't even remember the sweet moment with our sister. God damn it.
Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers
Paimon
said
trusts
that
you to
they
break
saw
the
us
mood, yeah.
sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
Oh, okay. We're just sleeping in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
Yeah, Dane got a beating. But wait, it means we don't even remember... Do we even remember what happened with Caribert? Oh, not at all either. He never changes, does he? Having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear.
Okay, so he remembers that.
He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Okay, so we do remember about the Loom of Fate. Karima... Ah, because she wasn't here. It was just us with Caribert. Caribert talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate.
Wait, really? What a score!
Guess our commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only existed in people's memory, was Caribert all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers. Well, they probably just forgot that he even existed, no?
Well, what happened after that?
After that, I can't seem to remember. No, he forgot all about his sister. Maybe I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? I'm pretty sure we're gonna remember at some point, like something's gonna make us remember sometime in the future. Not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something. Oh no! He lost his
there you
sister
are.
again.
Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say.
Okay.
It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager.
Okay.
There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
Oh.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
Yeah, kinda strange, ain't it? So that's how Caribert said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them. It's kinda
and we
cute
also
memory.
remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Yeah. That is a unique name. Make sure you remember it this time.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Caribet is gone, the Loom of Fate is now completed, and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories.
Paimon wonders how Atosa's
Yeah.
doing. Maybe we should go check on her.
I was
If she
also
hasn't
wondering about her.
remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Totally. Why the animal is gone? That was here. Oh, she's probably sad.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him. Maybe he wanted you to forget him.
He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now he left just as quickly. If Kari Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade.
Aww.
Okay, I'll admit, I'm just putting on a brave face.
No shit.
I was dumped, wasn't I?
Oh no.
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he had his reasons.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay.
Aww.
It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know,
You heard that,
if
Anglo?
he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
That one was for you.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
I had a feeling you would point me.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now.
Yes.
Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Curry Bear?
Didn't I already told you that I remember? Right. What was it that happened? I can't remember. It feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
Wait, did she take a picture somehow? Wait, what? You must get along with each other, the two of you. What? Wait, where does that come from? Wait. That's almost so cute. Wait, I must screenshot it. Ah, but what? Well, how did he take a picture in there? Oh. Wait, we're not gonna react to the. We're just like, oh, a picture of me and my sister. Okay, put it in my pocket. Bye. Okay, fine. Okay. Yippee. I guess that's no other. No. Hmm. Well, that was kind of a sweet quest. I have those two, but I'm not gonna start them right now because otherwise they're gonna last 3 hours each, probably. So, I will try to do them on stream, maybe, if I have time. Achievements. Ew. 2, 3. Give me all the gems. Anything else? No. There's so many achievements that I don't have. I have stuff that's 100%. Spoken. You can see the elements that I never use. Well, I will stop here probably. Only one. That's all I get from it. Out of it. Great. I don't think I have a lot. I have 9. 9 little thingies. Even with all the fields. Yeah, all the fields and no rewards. Oh, I did get him also. Wait, which is kind of cute. Are you okay, Xiao? Why are you? Why are you suddenly you make such like constantly troubled Cheers is a kind of reward. I don't know about that, Anglu, but let's say yes. Okay, I don't know when I do Chlorines and Thynos Quest, but someone. This probably not this week, let's be honest. But next week maybe, if I has time. And we'll see. But thanks everyone that was lurking and for being here and keeping me company and filling the field with me. I'm sad that he doesn't remember. It's like the best scene and he doesn't remember. But maybe he'll remember at some point. I feel like he's gonna remember. After all, we do have a nice picture now, so has to. But thank you all for being here. And thank you, Angelou, also for chatting. In the bye.